新世紀エヴァンゲリオン
All right, let's read stage 29 of Neon Genesis Evangelion. The title here is Bohyo, which means grave marker or gravestone. The English went with centopath, C-E-N-T-O-P-A-T-H. The word appears to be cenotaph, which either one kind of means an empty tomb or a monument that's dedicated in honor of a group of people or something. So either way, there seems to be some sort of marker quality to this chapter title. The previous chapter ended with Shinji arriving to give like piled up homework to Rei, and then she said basically, why don't you come in? And that's how the chapter ended. So here we go. We are presumably inside at Rei's apartment. She's making tea or something. Yeah, it says tea there. Shun, shun, shun. That's the steam. Ai karawazu kippuke na heya dana. As always, a like killing style room. Like the room has just like, I don't know, we'll see what this word means. Oh, satsu, sappu. Sappuke, a dreary, a tasteless room. Oh, and I forgot to add bohyo. Bohyo. There we go. All right. Ai karawazu sappuke na heya dana. As always, it's a dreary room, isn't it? Hana to ka omotte kureba yokatta kana? So flowers or something, if had brought, would have been good. Oh, she's got Earl Grey. Nice. でも、なんだか変な感じだ。However, somehow it's a strange feeling. 綾波が台所に立っているなんて。Ayanami in the kitchen standing and things like that. So it's an odd feeling with Ayanami standing in the kitchen. 紅茶ってどれくらい葉っぱ入れるのかな? Talking about tea, how much leaf entering, I wonder. Like, how much tea do I put in again? Kocha te, de mo ireta koto nai kara? She hasn't made tea before? Yeah. So, say tea, or even though I've got tea, or even though tea exists, entering event not because. So, tea exists, or there's tea here, but haven't made tea. It's kind of weird. Ah, iyo, ki tsukawaku nete mo, tsukawaku nakute mo, tsukawa nakute. So it's fine. Like, even if you don't worry about it, ... Like, basically don't worry about it. Kore kurai kana? Is it this much, I wonder? それじゃ入れすぎじゃないかな? That's entering too much, isn't it? That's putting in too much, isn't it? Gachan! Ah! 大丈夫? Are you okay? 少しやけどしたけど a little bit burned. Just a little bit burned. しただけって? Oh, like just a little? Or did a little? Or yeah, did just, you say? Grab. 早く冷やさないと? Quickly, if don't cool, ... In other words, quickly you must cool your hand. Kyuja. Okay, a little odd. never made tea before, burns her hand, doesn't know what to do. Za. Za. Ah. 紅茶、僕が入れるから、綾波はしばらくそうしたなよ。Okay, so tea, I will enter because I guess ireru, it means to put in. So I guess that can mean to make, yeah, to make tea. So literally normally means ireru is to put something in, but if you're going to put tea into something like a teapot, that would mean to make tea or coffee. Okay, so because I will make the tea, as for Ayanami, for a little bit, that way do. Like, just do that for a while. そうして。Okay. ありがとう. Thanks. お、ゆうべさ、パーティーあったんだ. Last night, we had a party, you know? Oh boy. 僧侶が美里さん家で一緒に住むことになってさ。So Soryu, Asuka, at Misato's house, together living event it has become. So Soryu is now living with us. It's become that way, or with Miss Misato. Misato-san も昇進したし、そのお祝いも兼ねて。Is that to celebrate? Wait. Oh, okay. That's a bit weird. Kaneru means to be unable to or to find difficult, but it can also mean to serve two or more functions simultaneously, which I think is the meaning here. So Ms. Misato also promotion did, and so also that congratulations, like it served both functions. Kanate can also mean previously or already, so this could also mean like she was already promoted, so. あ、もちろん、早波も呼ぼうと思ったんだけど、電話してもつかまんなかったし、それに、so he says, oh, of course, also Ayanami thought about calling, but even when phoned, there was no answer. So, no, it's fine. そういうのあんまり好きじゃないから、because that sort of a thing don't like very much. あ、そうだよね。Oh, I see. でも、僕は楽しかったな。But as for me, I had fun. Get a little bit of a flashback here, rendered in kind of like a scratchy image, like it's an old photo, even though it like happened last night. あ、初めてだったんだ。ああやってみんなでワイワイ騒ぐのって。So it was the first time. It was the first time doing it that way with everyone, making a loud why, like making lots of ruckus. 今まではくだらないとか思ってたけど、as for up until now, boring and whatever was thinking. I thought things like that were boring. もしまたそういうことがあったら、綾波も来たらいいよ。そしたら。Okay, so if again, that sort of a thing, if it happens, Ayanami mo, if came, that would be good. And then if that happens, Ikari-kun, なんだか今日はすごくおしゃべりみたい。So Ikari, for some reason, as for today, a lot of talking you seem to be doing. ごめん。 Like, oh, sorry. Okay, I guess this is the teapot. Yeah, this is the infuser up here. Aya Nami, 父さんとはいつもどんな話してるの? Okay, so as for with dad, always what's sort of a talking doing? What do you always talk about with dad? どうして? Why? Turning off the faucet. もし、あのパーティーに父さんがいたら? Okay, if at that party dad was there, if dad was at that party, 少しは話せたかなと思って。話せたか? 話せたかなと思って. As for a little bit, thinking like able to talk, maybe. I think that's what he's saying. Maybe I could have talked with him a little bit. Yeah, okay. That's actually exactly what the English went with. 読んだって来るわけないけど、talking about calling and coming. 読んだって来るわけない. Or there's no reason. Reason does not exist for him coming if we called him, I think. It's like he wouldn't have, there was no reason for him to come even if we called him. お父さんと話がしたいの? With your father wanting to talk? Like you want to talk with your father? Yeah. 話して何が変わるってわけでもないだろうけど、でも今のこんな状態のまま、父さんを憎んだまま。Okay. So, talking, something changing, as for that sort of a reason does not exist. So, there's no reason that talking would change anything. However, now this sort of a condition, the way things are now, hating dad as it is now, or yeah, hating like I am dad. Mama refers to typically like something as it exists now. So the condition or the circumstances as they are now, and hating dad as I do now. エヴァのパイロットを続けるのは辛いんだ. Okay, so 辛い means difficult, or it usually means like bitter, but painful, bitter, heartbreaking. Yeah. So as for continuing to pilot the Ava, it's heartbreaking, it's bitter, it's difficult. So, I see. 言えばいいのに, if talk, even though it would be good. So, I guess something along those lines. そういえばいいのに. The English went with you should tell him. That way, if talk would be good, is really what she's saying. So, like, that way, you should tell him that. That makes sense. Huh? 思ってる本当のことお父さんに言えばいいのよ. So you're thinking true things. So the things that you actually feel, or that the things that you're truly thinking. To father, if speak is good, you should tell him what you're actually thinking. zoom out here a little. そうしないと何も始まらないわ. That way, if don't do, nothing will begin. So if you don't do that, nothing will begin. 始まらない. Yeah. I think, I mean, I guess 始まらない can mean it's no use. So like if you don't do that, then it's of no use. Maybe nothing will begin, meaning like nothing will ever change. He said earlier, like it won't change anything, but. Okay. 綺麗な色, a beautiful color. 紅茶入れるの上手ね. Oh, it's a beautiful color. She's looking at the tea. Tea making skillful. Like you're good at making tea, aren't you? Nondei. Like, can I drink it? Even if I drink it, is it okay? Oh, yeah. 少し苦かったね. It's a little bitter, isn't it? Demo, but 暖かいわ. But it's warm. Okay, interesting. It is now apparently night, and it looks like we're at Misato. We're at Misato's apartment, and apparently Shinji is now crammed into a tiny room. びっくりしたな. Was surprised, you know. 綾波があんなことを言うなんて. Ayanami, those sorts of things saying. I was surprised that she said those things. 思ってる本当のことか? True or thinking true things, like what I'm actually thinking. それが言えたら苦労しないよな. That thing, if say, like painful, will not do. The English punted on translating that one. That thing, if I say that thing, if I say what I'm really thinking, will it not be painful? Well, he's not asking a question. It won't be painful. Kuro shinai. It will not do painful. It will not do hardship. Anyway. Okay. Peep, peep, peep. Ah, 怒り信じです。怒り知れよ. It's Ikari Shinji. Commander Ikari, meaning like calling for. はい、しばらくお待ちください. Yes, please wait a little bit. Goku? Gulp. Shinji ka nanda? So, Shinji, what is it? Biku? So, kind of like shock. 忙しいんだよがあるなら、さっさと言え. Oh, this is his father. Because, like, I'm busy. Business, if there is, quickly speak. So if you got something to say, tell me quickly. Yamaguchi. Sorry, distracted by the box. Oh, Yamaguchi Mikan. Mikan are tangerines, so that's just a box that used to have tangerines in them. Mikan. 明日、何の日だか覚えてる? Tomorrow, what day it is, are you remembering? Sana, well... Uh-oh, is it someone's birthday or something? 明日がどうかしたのか? Dolka. Doesn't Dolka just mean somehow or something? Dolka. It is not assimilation. I think it's here. Please, somehow or another. Okay, so tomorrow, like somehow or another did. The English went with what about it? どうかしたのか? What about it? Yeah. なんでもない. It's nothing. くだらんことで電話するな. With boring things, don't phone. Like, don't phone me about boring or pointless things. Boo. She. Or is that Tsu? Tsu. I don't know what this sound is that. Oh, is that like the dead line, maybe? I don't know what that sounds like in Japan. Anyway. This looks more like she. 明日は母さんの命日だよ. As for tomorrow, it's mom's meinichi. Life day? That is not birthday. Death anniversary. Huh. It's the anniversary of mom's death tomorrow. Wholeson, dad. Okay. And that, I think, no, we're going to read these 2 pages. Yeah. Okay, so next day, itterashai. Welcome? Oh, or maybe like, have a nice day. That can mean you could do that when someone's coming or going. Itakimasu. We'll be back. Kimasu. She just says the last part of itakimasu. 明日のやつ、おとといのことまだ、念に持ってるわね。でも、しんちゃんまで暗いのはなぜ? Okay, so, that kid Asuka, the day before yesterday, thing is still nenimotteru. Holding a grudge. Asuka is still holding a grudge from the day before yesterday. However, Shin-chan, even Shin-chan, as for being gloomy or dark, why? So like, why is Shin-chan having troubles? あら、シンジ、どこ行くのよ? 方向が違うわよ. So, hey, Shinji, like, where are you going? The direction is different, wrong, or that's not the right direction. ちょっと. Oh, yeah, a little bit, like, wait, or whatever. 今日は僕行くとこあるから. As for today, I going place exists because. So there's some place that I have to go to today. A going place. 行くとこ. そう。勝手にしたら? Oh, I see. Freely, if you do. Like, do as you like. Okay, he's going to a cemetery. That is where we're going to pause. We will pick up with the rest of the chapter and see how it ends. Again, what was it? Bohyo, grave marker, gravestone. We will finish that chapter tomorrow.